Hello everyone, welcome back to our Power BI channel. So here we are covering visuals under this playlist. So in the previous tutorial guys, we have studied about this gauge chart. I hope guys now you are clear with this gauge chart. And now in today's tutorial guys, we will talk about the next visual of Power BI, which name is card visual. I know guys, most of the people have already used this card visual while making reports. And some of them may be good understanding about this card visual. But guys, here under this visualization playlist, we are covering each and every visuals here in detail. So either you guys know or don't know, but we will cover here in detail. So let's start the class guys. And before start this class, let me give you brief knowledge about this card visual. So guys, in Power BI, card visual is the best visual to represent the numbers. So with the help of this card visual guys, we guys can represent any of the number which you want under your card visual. So let's go to the practical page and understand about this card visual. So here you guys can see I have already taken this card visual from this visualization pane. And now let's talk about the parameter of this card visual. So here we have just only one parameter, which is fields. So guys, here under this fields parameter, you guys can take any measurable value. So firstly guys, let me expand this sales table, and here we guys can see we have multiple columns which are measurable, like cost, profit, total sales and per unit price. So you guys can take any of the columns and drop here under this field parameter. So let's suppose guys, here under this card visual, I want to display the sum of this total sales column. So what I'll do guys, I will simply select this total sales column and drag and drop here under this field parameter. So see guys, the moment I drop this column here, now we can see the total of the sales here under this card visual, which is 687.52k. So in this way guys, we guys can display the total of any of the column here, which should be measurable. And now let's talk about one more thing about this card visual. So let me first copy this visual. So I will do Ctrl C here and Ctrl V and drop here under this card visual. And now I will remove this sum of total sales field from here. And now guys, firstly go to this data view. So guys, here we guys can see we have a multiple customers are here under this customer name column. And now guys, we want to count these customer names, that how many total number of customers in our data set. And here we guys can see we have limited data set and we have 40 rows here under this data set. But what if guys, if we have millions or billions or trillions of data set, and then we want to see the total count of customers. So in such kind of scenarios guys, card visual is really helpful. And with the help of this card visual guys, you guys can easily see the total number of customers. So let's go back to the report view. And now what I'll do guys, I will simply select this customer name column from here and drop here under this field parameter. Now here we guys can see it displaying the customer name, which is Anjit Roy, not the total count of customers. And one more question comes here in my mind, why it is only displaying Anjit Roy, although we have other names in our data set. And here you can see we have other customer as well, but it is only displaying Anjit Roy. And if you talk about the first record guys, so here first record is Ashish Kumar, but it is still displaying Anjit Roy. So the answer is guys, this column is not arranged in a sorting order. So firstly guys, we need to arrange this column in a ascending order. So you need to simply click here on this drop down button and click on this sort ascending. And now we guys can see Anjit Roy comes at first. So that's why guys, card visual is picking this Anjit Roy record, because this is our first record in our data set according to ascending order. So I hope guys now you are clear why it is displaying Anjit Roy. But our requirement is, I want to see the total count of customer names, that how many customer we have in our data set. So what I need to do guys, I will simply go here under this field section and click here on this drop down. And here you guys can see this is checked with first. which means it displaying the first record in our dataset according to ascending order. Let's suppose guys, if you guys want to see the last record in our dataset in our customer name column, so I will simply select this last, and now we guys can see our record has changed now. Now I can see the last record in our customer name column, which is Vihan. And from here guys, you guys can change first or last record. But here we guys want to see the count of total customers. So what I'll do guys, I will simply check this count. So see guys, the moment I change this count, then I can see the total number of customers, which are 40. And let's suppose guys, this time you guys want to see the distinct count. So again you need to go here in drop down and check this distinct count. So here we guys can see we have a 10 distinct value. And now let's go to the dataset and cross check. So here we guys can see we have 10 distinct value and 40 rows. And if you click here on this drop down guys, you guys can also check it from here. You guys can count. We have 10 distinct values. So in a similar way guys, you guys can take any of the text column like country, region, state, products and so on. And you can easily analyze the column with the help of this card visual, that how many distinct value we have and how many total values we have in our column. So let's go back to the report view, and let's suppose guys you have this numerical column which is sales, and you guys can also change the values according to your requirement. So this time guys, I can see the total of this sales column, which is 687.52k. And let's suppose you want to display the average of this sales column. So simply go here in this drop down guys, and you guys can see it is checked by sum. That's why it's displaying sum of total sales. And now guys, we guys want to see the average. So simply click here on this average. And now we guys can see the average of this sales column. In a similar way guys, you guys can check any of the aggregator from here like maximum, minimum and distinct count. So you guys can check any of the value according to your requirement. So let me again click here on this sum. And now guys, let's talk about some formatting of this visual. So simply just go here in this formatting pane, and here we have two features only, which is callout value and category label. So firstly let me expand this callout value feature. So from here guys, you guys can change the formatting of this card visual. From here guys, you guys can change the style of your format. And from here guys, you guys can also increase or decrease the size of your value. And from here guys, you guys can also change the color. And the next one is display units. So this time guys, here it is auto. But if you guys want to see the actual figure, then you guys can simply need to click here on none. Now we guys can see the actual figures. And I have already selected 2 decimal values. That's why it's displaying 2 decimal values. But if you guys want to remove this decimal guys, so simply click here on this drop down. See guys, now we don't have any decimal values. So according to your requirement guys, you guys can display any of the decimal values. And now let's talk about the next formatting feature, which is category label. So here you guys can see which is sum of total sales. This is a category label. If you guys want to turn it off, you simply turn it off this toggle button. But if you guys want to change the formatting feature, just turn it on this toggle button and expand this category label. And again guys, you guys can see the same formatting feature, which is font style, font size and the color. So guys, we have almost covered all the detailing about this card visual, and rest thing guys, you guys need to explore by yourself. And this general formatting features guys, I have already covered in the initial videos of visualization playlist. So go and watch this visualization series from scratch. And you will also get to learn many more things from here about these visuals of Power BI. So I hope guys you have definitely enjoyed this tutorial and cleared with all the features of this card visual. So for such kind of detailed learning guys, stay connected with us and kindly support this channel. And if anyone wants to learn free Power BI from scratch, so here we have this free YouTube channel guys, which name is Power BI Full Course by Shubham. And under this 50 tutorials guys, I have explained each and every concept in detail. And if you click here on this playlist guys, so here you will find multiple playlists. So with the help of this DAX expression playlist guys, you guys can learn DAX functions from scratch, where I have tried to cover each and every DAX functions in detail. And also guys, we have one more playlist which name is Power BI Updates, where you guys will get to see the latest updates about Power BI. So you guys don't need to go anywhere to see latest updates about Power BI. And with the help of this visualization playlist guys, I am also trying to cover all the Power BI visuals in details. And those who are visit first time on this channel, kindly hit the like and subscribe button, and don't forget to press this bell icon guys, else you will miss an update. So stay connected with us for such kind of detailed learning. And for the job seekers guys, we have this free Telegram group, where I am keep posting latest Power BI jobs opening, as well as you will also find some latest interview questions and answers, which recently asked by an interviewer. So you don't need to pay anything to anyone for jobs and trainings. But if you still think guys you require paid training sessions, so I am also providing one-on-one paid training sessions. And from day one class guys, I prepare for you interview rounds with some scenario based questions, which is recently asked by an interviewer. So for paid training support or any other queries guys, you guys can connect me on LinkedIn or Telegram channel. Both the links are given under the description box. You guys can follow me there. Thank you so much guys for your more love and support. Keep learning and keep growing. Thank you so much.